Remediation versus mitigation in CAPA, write clear, auditable actions. Welcome. Today we're sharpening how we write CAPA actions so they actually get done. Vague language leads to vague results. Ambiguous actions weaken CAPA because no one knows what success looks like. Strong CAPAs use precise verbs that create accountability. People know exactly what to do, by when, and how it will be checked. Our focus is the crucial difference between remediation and mitigation. These words seem similar, but they drive different actions and timelines. By the end, you'll write tighter actions that close gaps faster, protect customers, and survive audits with confidence. First, let's define the two pillars. Remediation means you fix the existing problem. You make what's broken whole again. Think replacing defective units already shipped or restoring a system that failed. Mitigation means you reduce risk or impact going forward. Lower the chance or severity of recurrence while the deeper work happens. Examples include extra inspections or temporary controls. Both can be in one CAPA, but they're not interchangeable. Remediation repairs the damage. Mitigation reduces exposure until permanent corrections are verified. Remediation targets what's wrong right now. You address the defect or non-conformance that already occurred. Identify affected items and take action. The goal is to restore compliance or function immediately, so customers and regulators see prompt correction. Use concrete, operational verbs. Correct, repair, replace, rework. For example, replace all defective valves in batch A12 by Friday. Or, rework non-conforming records to include missing approvals. Precise verbs define scope and completion, turning a problem into a closed action you can prove. Mitigation reduces the chance the issue will repeat and limits impact while root cause work continues. Aim to lower probability or severity of recurrence and protect customers and processes in the meantime. Use verbs that control risk: limit, isolate, monitor, control, train. Examples: isolate affected inventory pending inspection. Monitor critical parameters hourly for 30 days. Train operators on the updated setup checklist. These actions don't fix the past defect. They stabilize the system so the organization can investigate and implement permanent solutions. Vague promises like address issue, improve process, follow up, fail audits, and stall progress. Replace them with specifics. Who will act? What exactly will be done? When it will be finished? And how success will be measured? For example, Quality Engineer Lee will update WI 203 and train Line 2 by November 15th. Training effectiveness is greater than or equal to 90% quiz score. Always tie actions to evidence and acceptance criteria, checklists, records, photos, data thresholds, so completion is obvious and defensible. Weak. Investigate and address complaint. What happens? When is it done? No clarity. Precise remediation. Replace all affected lots by 10/30 and notify customers with tracking numbers. That fixes the current harm. Precise mitigation. Add 100% incoming inspection for 3 months on supplier X components. Defect rate target is less than or equal to 0.2%. Now you have timelines, scope, and metrics. Notice the strong verbs, replace and add, and the measurable endpoints. This is how actions become auditable and genuinely effective. Remember, remediation fixes the symptom, the immediate fallout, while the root cause may persist. Mitigation buys time and reduces exposure as you eliminate the cause. Your plan must include verification, scheduled audits, trend metrics, and effectiveness checks that confirm the issue stays resolved. Example: verify new torque procedure via weekly audits for 6 weeks. Target 0 repeat deviations. If results lag, escalate and adjust. Root cause, action, and verification should form a clear chain that any auditor can follow. When drafting CAPA, choose deliberately. Remediate the defect to fix what's broken, and mitigate the risk to prevent further harm while you solve the cause. Use measurable, time-bound, owner-named tasks so accountability is unmistakable. Example: Ops Manager Patel to implement revised checklist by November 8th. Error rate is less than or equal to 1% for 8 weeks. Finally, eliminate ambiguity. Concrete verbs, clear evidence, and acceptance criteria make CAPAs strong, fast to execute, and easy to defend. Words matter because they turn intent into results.